Little Red Riding Hood. One day in a little cottage lived a little pencil and her mother. Her mother named her Little Red Riding Hood. One day in a little cottage lived a little pencil and her mother. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood's mother wrote a special note that she couldn't replace. She said for Little Red Riding Hood to take the letter to her fairy godmother, and she did. Little Red Riding Hood's mother wrote a special note that she couldn't replace. She said for Little Red Riding Hood to take the letter to her fairy godmother, and she did. Little Red Riding Hood stared down the long, dark path with unicorns on it. She started to walk down the path. She stopped to take a look at the bear's cottage, and man, did it need work. Little Red Riding Hood stared down the long, dark path with unicorns on it. She started to walk down the path. She stopped to take a look at the bear's cottage, and man, did it need work. But little did she notice the big, horrible eraser was following her. He was trying to erase the note. But little did she notice the big, horrible eraser was following her. He was trying to erase the note. So the eraser hid as a tree. No, a penguin. No, don't laugh at me. I'm a really old narrator. So the eraser hid as a tree. No, a penguin. No, don't laugh at me. I'm a really old narrator. Okay, back to the story. So the eraser hid as the fairy godmother. So when Little Red Riding Hood got to the magical glowing tree, if you took a flower from it, your wish will come true. P.S. The eraser didn't really care. Okay, back to the story. So the eraser hid as a fairy godmother. So when Little Red Riding Hood got to the magical glowing tree, if you took a flower from it, your wish will come true. P.S. The eraser didn't really care. Finally, she got to her fairy godmother's home/glowing tree, but her fairy godmother didn't look the same. Little Red Riding Hood said, "Fairy godmother, what pink skin you have? No offense, but you're kind of fat. Whatever, now hand over there." Never. Then Little Red Riding Hood turned into Missy Whitey Out. Ah! Finally, she got to the fairy godmother's home/glowing tree, but the fairy godmother didn't look the same. Little Red Riding Hood said, "Fairy godmother, what pink skin you have? No offense, but you're kind of fat. Whatever, now hand over the note." Never. Then Little Red Riding Hood turned into Mrs. Whitey Whiteout. Ah! Then all of a sudden, whack, boom, Mrs. Whitey Whiteout whitened their eyes and saved the fairy godmother. Now we will celebrate. Then, all of a sudden, whack, boom, Mrs. Whitey Whiteout whitened their eyes and saved the fairy godmother. We will now celebrate. The end is just the beginning. My name is Mara. I live in Frisco, Texas. I like swimming, dressing up my brother, and reading this book.